my name's Elizabeth. I've been a teacher at the Little Art School for a few years now, and I've been helping Mum filming these videos for the past 3 weeks, but now I'm going to start teaching the Thursday Daily Draw with grandparents. And just like loads of you guys, I'm missing my grandparents and my family so much. So drawing is going to be such a lovely thing that you can do with them, and we're going to be painting a butterfly today. So I really hope you enjoy, and let's get painting. So we're going to start our butterfly picture right in the middle. I'm going to make a line there, and then I'm going to draw a circle going up to here. Remember, small light lines, and it's not really a circle, it's much more of an oval type shape. And then we're going to come down to about here, and I just want to put a tiny little point there, like an arrow pointing downwards, and we're going to attach this to here using a nice big curve just like that. And then we're going to pick a really straight line going straight down this middle bit here. And I want it to come almost out to the very end of the page, really. So I'm going to put a wee dot there and a small dot there as well. And we're going to try and do straight lines which come from our elbow. So we're going to go just like that. There, and I'm going to start from this side this time and go into the middle, and that's the first step. So we're going to start on the wings now, and they're supposed to be symmetrical on both sides, but please don't worry if they're not. Grandparents, if you're watching, does not matter if they're not the same. I'm going to do a dot that comes slightly diagonal from out here, and we want it to be well above this circle that we've made here. And we're going to join that up from a bit above the line, so we're still on the body, with a nice big long curve, just like that. And we're going to do the same on the other side, so come up from the line, a wee bit diagonal, and try to get it so it's about on the same line as that. And then we're going to start from here and do the curve all the way out again. Once we've done that, we're going to come back to here, and we're going to draw a dot, because we're going to draw a tiny little curve here. And it always makes it a wee bit easier to have those dots showing us exactly where we want to go. And we're going to join those two up as well. And on the same on this side, wee dot coming there. And then we're going to join these ones up, just like that. And then for the bottom wings, we're actually going to start them a wee bit in on the line. So just about there. And we're going to come down to about here. So I'm going to make my mark, come down. And then we want a really big long curve. And we want this to go almost to the bottom of your page again. And we're going to do a big, nice curve like that. And then we're going to join that up to here. In another curve. That one looks quite square shaped. It's like a curvy square. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So remember, we start in the wee bit in on the line. I'm going to actually do it a bit like there. And come out to there. And then we're going to do a line just about there. Big, nice curve. And then join it up. Now you can see mine aren't exactly the same. That one's definitely a bit longer. But we're going to move on to the next one, and we're going to put in a bit more detail on the wings. So we're going to start off with the antenna, and we're going to make them above the top of his head, which we've drawn. And I'm just going to start with 2 little dots. And don't worry about the dots being seen, because they are actually supposed to be there. And a big curve like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do these curved shapes, and we're going to do one on all the wings. And it's going to kind of be like we've got a mirror there and a mirror straight down the front. They're all going to be very similar. So if you're one of the students in my classes, if you know me, you know that pretty much all the time I use dots because they just help me see exactly where I need to go. I want this one to come out to about here. And the last one on this final wing. Now you can do whatever pattern you want. I'm just showing you one version that you can do, but please go to town, do whatever you want. And the last bit we're going to do is join these lines from here out to the very end of the wing. So I'm just going to do one line here and one line here, one line like that, and another just like that. And these aren't straight lines, if you can see, they're very curvy lines. And this one's going to be quite long. I think that wing's a lot bigger than the other ones. Okay, and that is our final step in the drawing. So we're going to go on to do painting, and I'm going to use some watercolour pencils, but you can use whatever you've got at home. If you've got normal pencils, if you've got crayons or paints, please use whatever you want. And yeah, I'm going to show you the next bit. So I'm going to be using 3 colours. I'm using watercolour pencils, and I'm going to use this brown colour for the body. So I'm going to outline it quite dark and then colour it in a lot lighter. Outline quite dark, colour it in a lot lighter. Now, if you've seen these videos before, you'll know that when we add water to our watercolour pencils, they turn from what looks like pencil marks into paint. And these pencils are absolutely amazing. And at the weekend, we're going to start working really, really hard to get these to you on the Little Art School online shop. Okay, so that's the brown. And then I'm going to do pink for these inside lines. And I'm just going to go around them quite dark and then again inside them really lightly. So I actually do art classes with my Nana. So I really hope my Nana is watching this. I miss you so much, Nana. And I hope you like the pink too. So I'm just gonna use a small bit of paint. The more paint you use, the lighter it'll go. I love this colour. I think it's so, so pretty. There we go. And the final colour we're going to use is blue. And what we're going to do is we're going to just outline it. And we're going to try and outline it leaning quite hard on your pencil. Just like this. And all the marks that we made at the beginning, we're going to put all of them in. And if it helps you, while you're doing these, to put in the dots, because I think that might help me. We're going to do that again, all the way to there. And we're not going to colour in the wings, because if we colour them in, it will be quite dark, and I don't want mine to be very dark. Oh, it's gone a wee bit into the body. So I'm going to take a bigger brush, and we're just going to add some water, which should hopefully spread the blue. So all that pigment that we put on is going to get spread around the entire of the wing. And if you don't want to make it touch the pink, then don't do that, because we don't want them to come together. So I know I've only used 3 colours. So I've used pink, brown and blue. But I would absolutely love to see some rainbow butterflies. I'd love to see them in green, in purple, all the colours that you can find. Go. And I hope all you grandparents out there watching have enjoyed doing this one as much as I have. And that is our picture. So I hope you really enjoyed that picture. I know I did. I'll be back next Thursday for the daily draw with grandparents, and we would love to see your pictures. So please send them to us either on our Facebook page or our Instagram or on our Twitter. We just absolutely love to see them. But make sure you tune in tomorrow for Friday's video, which is going to be an R2-D2 for the juniors and an Alice in Wonderland picture for the seniors. So I really hope you enjoy.